Hey everybody, this is my gratitude post today. I am blessed to have my friend here, Jeremy Lay, which I'm going to make you bigger, mate, and me smaller. So how you going?
I'm well, thank you, my friend. How are you? Good morning, everyone.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody, whoever sees this. Whatever, we might see it at night time. Who knows? It's going to be on the YouTube channel. But today, mate, I was walking. I knew we were going to have a chat, and I was thinking about how grateful I am to have you as a friend. And I was thinking about how we met, which for everybody who's having a look at this, Jeremy and I went to a Christmas function. I don't know how many years ago now. It was a long, long time ago, where Jeremy and his wife was there, and I was on a date, and our friend, your wife and my friend, was working together, and we were left alone, just standing there by ourselves, and you turned to me and said, "So, tell me something interesting." And I turned back to you and said, "Well, that depends on what you find interesting." And we just had a laugh, and we've been friends ever since. And that's got to be, I don't know, how long you've been up in Brisbane for?
I've been here almost 9 years now.
9 years. So I'm guessing that's probably about 15 years ago from a chance meeting that we've been
about.
Yeah. And what I'm grateful for, mate, is you're one of the most positive people I know, and I know we all go through stuff at different times, and we all got events, and when obviously we've done a little bit of business together, but you always strike me as one of the most positive people I know, most supportive, and definitely one of the most considerate. So I'm just going to say I'm grateful for you. And as such, thanks for coming on and sharing your gratitude with me today as well. So I'd like to hit you up for 3 random things that you're grateful for today.
Oh, okay. I should have this floating out of my mouth really easily, and I believe I do. I think the first thing I'm grateful for is life, to have a healthy life, to be able to wake up every morning in a healthy state of mind, both emotionally, physically. I'm obviously very grateful for my family, my wife, who's my best friend and my lucky charm, because I had to learn the hard way that in my life I should just listen to her a bit more, and I could have shortcut a lot of my difficult life lessons. So she's definitely up there. And I think for the ability to connect with the right mindset type people like yourself, man. I think the reason why we get along so well and why we've been friends for so long and all the stuff we've done together is because we share the same mindset, of being positive, or trying to help other people. And our conversations has never been always about what's in it for us. It's always what we think we could do. I had a conversation with a friend of mine just recently, and he surprised me because I used the word legacy on him a few months ago. And he said to me, "You've inspired me because I now want to build my own legacy." And it all started from you, man. So I think I'm also very grateful to have you as a friend, being a positive influence.
You don't have to say you're grateful for me just because I said I'm grateful for you, mate. You don't have to do that.
It's too late, man. You owe me coffee now. No, but you know me, man. You know me. When I say stuff like that, I mean it. So yeah, I think those are the 3 things.
Yeah, and so I suppose I'd like to sort of share a story of something in the past that you, at the time, probably weren't really grateful for, but now you look back, you sort of go, "Well, I'm really glad that happened because of this. Now this has happened."
Let me think. Yeah, I think there was a time where times were tough financially for me. And I don't look back at it as saying that I did crummy jobs for little money and not going anywhere. But the one lesson I learned then was it doesn't matter what I was doing and how small the money was, because a little bit of money is better than no money. But I think the most important thing that I've learned was it kept my mind active. It kept me positive. And I think I was grateful for the fact that the jobs may have been small or meaningless at that time, but the most important thing was it kept my mind focused and positive, and not to give up. So just the ability of having a job, any kind of jobs, and if you're not happy with it, then it should inspire you to do bigger and greater things, and have, be brave to take that step. and say, okay, I want to do something different. So yeah.
No, cool.
Hope that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, and I'll like to talk a little bit about one project you do have going on, and it's Miss Scuba International.
That's correct. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm so glad you asked me about that, Ben, because everything we've just spoken about all tied into it. So if I could just really quickly speak about it. So I got involved with Miss Scuba International. So I'm the national director. I'm the national director for Miss Scuba Australia. So I've known about this amazing event that happens every year. It's a beauty pageant that's built around marine conservation. And over the last many years, it's actually grown in size. So as of last year, we had 23 countries that participated. And I'm very, very proud to say that last year's winner, Miss Scuba International, is actually Miss Australia. So it was a big deal for me. I've done this event only for 2 years. And the first year, our representative won Best Talent. And the second year, she actually holds the crown currently. The reason I got into it is really quite simple. Going through that difficult times, it came to a point about 3 years ago where I said I wanted to challenge myself and do something I've never ever done before, and something that would scare the hell out of me. So what do? I go and get involved in a beauty pageant. What the hell do I know about a beauty pageant?
Wow, yeah.
You know, I muddled through it. I got some help from certain people, and I managed to pull it off. And what's been great about it the second time around is that I'm even more passionate about trying to help do my little part and try and help marine conservation, because we all know that the ocean is our lifeline for the planet. If we don't do enough to help it, then I think we're only going to suffer in the long run. So yeah, I'm very passionate about that. Thank you for asking me about it, Ben.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose the first thing when you do come to beauty pageants, you get the whole big glamour show and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
And I don't know much about it all. I know there's a lot of talented ladies there at the shows, but you don't really, I don't really understand them, I suppose. But when you sort of start going, well, it's a beauty pageant, but the scuba obviously indicates that it's what's going on under the surface there. And
absolutely.
And it's amazing. There's more and more obviously study coming out about what's going into the ocean and what's coming in our fish, and it's such a huge part of sustaining our ecosystem on the planet. So well done on that, because that's a pretty amazing.
Thank you.
Amazing.
The journey continues, man.
And how would people be able to find that, support it? Do people donate to that as well? Can they donate to a charity as part of that?
Yeah, there are many ways they can support. I suppose the main thing is we're already gearing up for next year's event, 2021. But I think the best thing that they could do is to connect with us on our Facebook page. So it's Miss Scuba Australia. We also have a Instagram account that is also called Miss Scuba Australia. And just to follow us on there. We are going to start ramping up. Obviously, with everything that's been happening, it's been a bit on the slow side, but we are ramping up for the following year's event. So yeah.
Great. Cool, mate. Well, thank you very, very much for one, being my friend.
Oh, my pleasure,
and two for sharing with me today, because I'm going to throw this onto my YouTube channel and share this yourself so people can see, and also support Miss Scuba Australia.
Thank you.
Scuba in the world, the whole thing, support our oceans. So yeah, cool,
Absolutely.
mate. Thank you very much. And
thank you, Ben. Thank you.
See you, mate.
Absolutely. You take care. Bye.
Bye.